switched up, I just changed lanes. I be with them niggas getting money and with niggas who gangbang. You niggas too frilly, you too strange. Cop some better work, hit the block, save up, get a new chain. I see my uncle hop in a new range. He taught me how to rap, bubble pack, now I got me some new flavor. I know y'all niggas thought that y'all had me, but the glick in the stash, she tried me. Get popped like acne, we got buttons on the back of them ratchets. Two turn, can't relax me. Rock designer, bitch, ain't none of us tacky. Ain't have nothing but some noodles in the crib. On that demon time, I move crucial with my blick. Baby, I'm a blood, but I be grooving with my sig. I be getting paranoid, bitch, don't be moving through my crib. No, it's RMSG, and I started this shit with Miz. Vamping in the jacks, they know I did this shit with shiz. We really put that bat on ass. We don't talk about them kids. They know I'm from the trenches, so it is what it is. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's your boy Norm. This is a 10A podcast. And I gotta open this shit up real quick. I feel like I'm watching yesterday when everybody's talking about it right now online. Balls deep. What up? What up? Teofimo Lopez fights Jermaine Ortiz last night. So I apologize. I got a cold right now, but I had to address this morning. There's just so many things that irritated the shit out of me about last night, and not necessarily the fight, even though the fight was absolute dog shit, right? The fight was not exciting. Jermaine Ortiz sold the fight. He was gonna do anything or do something, and I feel like Teofimo did the same, and he was ready for the fight. Now, Teofimo has this luck this luck that's just absolutely terrible, where he follows up a great performance and then has a lackluster performance per se. Now, in regards to his performance last night, and he's not free of criticism at all in this regard, but the amount of people that are just, in a sense, hating and to me, like, bugging out in regards to Jermaine Ortiz winning the fight as it was an upset. I was sitting there like, what are we talking about? I mean, just think about the fight last night, right? I'm watching the fight, and pretty much the entire fight from 1 to 12, right? He ran. He literally ran, and I'm watching the guys in the corner scorecards and Timothy Bradley particularly, and they're like, he's dictating the fight, and I'm like, yo, I felt like, what do you guys actually watch right now? This guy's not even attempting to score points, and in my head, I'm like, he's not landing, he's just running, and that's it. Like, and I'm sat there, and I'm like, from the days that I come from, it was always said you have to take it from the champion. And watching the fight, he didn't do anything. And in fact, I don't even know if he landed anything significant the entire night. I'm just being honest. And it killed me to watch the fight 12 rounds, because I'm sitting there and I'm watching like Shakur Stevenson, like, oh, he's winning this fight. How? Like, where in any sport do you win something without landing or scoring a actual point? And it was crazy. And people are gonna be like, well, he landed a punch more, or whatever the hell it was. Guys, it doesn't work that way. Like, when you're facing the champion, you have to beat him. You have to score. You have to do things. And in the entire fight, from 1 to 12, he literally ran. I didn't have it close either. Like, it wasn't, whatever. But again, and just to be fair in this situation, these guys have made it such an outrage. I was sitting there and I'm like, bro, like, are you guys even watching the fucking fight? Like this, and it's funny because I forgot the commentator who was like, well, I gave it to Teofimo, like, this guy never landed any punches. And people were like, he fought the fight that he wanted to fight. Yeah, he fought the fight that he wanted to fight. It was a fight where you just run and stay alive. And that's pretty much what he did. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're winning the fight. And throughout the whole fight, Teofimo was aggressive. He was the aggressor in the fight, and this man chose to run. In fact, as I'm watching it, I'm like, and I hate when people say Ortiz won this fight, and I'm like, can you give me a significant punch that he actually landed? Did he land anything of significance? You have to take the belt from the champion. And to see guys like Shakur Stevenson, a lot of people hating. I'm sitting there like, bro, at this point, like, you guys are completely hating. Like, boxing is supposed to be a fight. It's supposed to be, I get you, you give me one to take one. Like, it's a point system. When you literally land nothing significant in a fight and people think you won is absolutely insane. And basically he chased him. Now, I can't sit there and tell you that, Teofimo, first of all, you didn't cut the ring off at all. You know what I'm saying? The guy was going left, escaping the entire night to the left, to the left, to the left, and you never took it away. So I have to critique him on that regard, period. Not actually cutting off the ring. But at the same time, the guy was running and not doing anything outside of running. You know what I mean? And 9 times out of 10, in these type of fights, when somebody's not throwing, they're going to lose. Somebody said he outboxed Hill, was aggressive throwing and landing less punches. He was not aggressive. He was aggressively running. Like, period. When you start making somebody run like that, you're going to win the fight simply because you're pressing the fight. It's a judged fight. And if the judges feel like you're not doing enough or anything to try, like, what was he actually doing to try to win the fight? And it just drove me crazy watching the fight. It was one of the worst fights I have ever seen. And it wasn't a good performance from Tio. And it was unfortunate simply because, nothing really was accomplished. It was absolutely terrible. Zay, what up? And it pissed me off. And it really upset me to hear some of these commentators. Oh, it's the big time. And I'm sitting here listening to Timothy Bradley, who I'm starting to really dislike his commentary. And he just shows a lot of biasness. And I'm sitting there and he's trying to become a star. First and foremost, he's a 2-time division champion at 135 and 140. He's fought the likes of Lomachenko and dominated against guys like Josh Taylor. Stop this shit. Like, seriously, Timothy Bradley, stop this shit. Oh, he's chasing guys the likes of Crawford. Crawford just had his biggest performance, 7 months ago. Stop the shit. Stop the shit. T.O. is 25 years old. This man is 35 and had his first big fight. Stop the fucking whatever biased it is. Listen to Timothy Bradley had me sitting there like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And it got kind of uncomfortable when they were talking afterwards. And I seen so many people like, well, he did that. And I'm like, bro, I don't know if Teofimo's a likable guy. And a lot of, and this is my thing with sports analysts, stuff like that, right? When it comes to boxers, there's a lot of biasness towards certain individuals. Like, some people don't fuck with each other. And in boxing, I think it shows more. And I was talking to one of my guys who's a commentator now, and he told me that there's a lot of analysts and things like that are biased, period, that are just that have a certain situation. And watching that fight, you have to take the belt from the champion. You have to beat him. You don't run and think you won the fight. You have to take you don't get handed a belt. It just doesn't happen that way. And it was really disconcerting to hear guys like Timothy Bradley, who were champions at one point, actually fighting for this. I mean, I expected the hate from guys like Shakur Stevenson. I expected that from Shakur, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't expect anything less, and I like Shakur a lot. You know what I mean? But Jesus Christ, like, come on, let's call it what it is. The guy wasn't even fighting. He wasn't fighting. And to me, just watching the fight, Tio catches these bad breaks. And one thing that was said that was so accurate, though, about the fight is when Tio faces that adversity, when he speaks about it, he don't know what he don't even know what to say. And that was very alarming. And after the fight, telling inviting the crowd to his Frank stand, and I don't even know what he was talking about, religious things and different time. Like he was really upset about his performance and how the outcome came out. And listen, this is the same guy that asked in interviews, does he still got it? This is the same guy that's broke down before. And it's just unfortunate that Tio keeps getting these shitty breaks, to be honest with you. And it's just that entire night. I know he wished he could just forget it. He did retain the belt, which is cool, whatever. But you know, it just left a bad taste, and I don't want to see a rematch. I really don't. And if people push for a rematch, and if I was Teofimo, I wouldn't do it. It was absolute dog shit. I'm not gonna sit there and chase this guy for 12 rounds and him not do anything. Like literally, not even try to scratch Teofimo. And I've seen people that I actually respect. You know what I mean? Respect. You know what I mean? And it was crazy to say. No, I mean, when there's a big heavyweight fight coming up, I was going to do the Usyk versus Fury, but, it got postponed to May 18th or something like that. But, it was crazy. It was crazy. This guy, I don't know who this guy is, battle rap. He says, Tio cried. No, he really didn't lose. I asked the question earlier and nobody's answered. When did he land anything? Anything. Just give me anything. It was absolutely dog shit. And it really disappointed me, the fact that Jermaine Ortiz is half Puerto Rican and didn't even try to fight the entire fight. It was just absolute dog shit. I was very disappointed in the commentary in regards to certain individuals, especially Timothy Bradley. Like it's just, oh God. But anyways, on to other things. Man, I want to debate this with some. I'm probably gonna have a show tonight with a debate. I actually got to go to the hospital in a little bit. So I'm going to cut this short. But Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia have been announced. A tentative date, I think it's April 20th. My thoughts on that: great fight for Devin Haney. I mean, a great move for Devin Haney. Terrible move for Ryan Garcia. And I'm going to break that down simply because, listen. A list came out, I think yesterday or the day before, where it said that Ryan Garcia made $41 million last year. And now this is $41 million off of a loss to Tank Davis, right? And it basically showed his popularity and how much of a draw he is. So that's why it's a great move for Devin Haney. Devin Haney is making, and excuse me, Bill Haney are making excellent profile building moves. And fighting somebody like Ryan Garcia is just that. And I don't think Ryan Garcia at this point of his career mentally is a threat for Devin Haney. So it is an A++ for Bill Haney and Devin to take that fight. You know what I mean? And I thought, he said what? No, it's not names. No, Tank's name is changed, but he still goes by Tank Davis, but whatever. But anyways, Ryan Garcia, for Devin, it's an excellent move, strategic move, manager of the year move for Bill Haney. This is something that, to me, is the right move to make for the Haney camp. Now, having said all of that, it is the worst move for Ryan Garcia's camp. And I actually agree with Floyd Mayweather for him to actually fight Rolly Romero first, a fight that maybe is not as a big of a threat than a Devin Haney, to extend his career, to get his mind right. I mean, he's been through 3-4 trainers over the last couple of years. He's done things out of the ordinary. It makes no sense. I actually watched his live yesterday, and he was talking about making music. I don't want to hear his fucking music. I don't even know what it sounds like. So to me, it was, in regards to Ryan's camp, and if you're Ryan's management, if you're Ryan's, it's just not the fight to take April 20th. It's not the fight to take for him. And I think Devin Haney is going to school him. I don't think he actually hurts Ryan Garcia, but I think he schools him. And I think it's a very safe fight it's a very smart and safe fight for the Haney camp because of the profile building. And now you can continue to build your profile in a way to where you now can come to the table to possibly fight a Tank Davis and possibly get a 50-50 split simply because, again, you're fighting somebody with such a high profile. And I love the move for the Haney camp. I hate the move for the Garcia camp. The kid's not mentally ready to fight somebody like Devin Haney. I don't think he's as confident in his ability. When he fought his last fight, he looked a little lost. Although he did win, he looked lost. And I think it's a big mistake for Ryan in this situation. I don't believe Ryan wins this fight. I mean, if he wins, if he wins, it'll be an upset, absolutely. But I do not believe that Ryan Garcia should have taken this fight. To be honest, it's just not a good fight for Ryan Garcia. The only plus, in my opinion, is Devin Haney will not hurt him. Devin Haney will just beat him for 12 rounds, like beat him senseless for 12 rounds. And again, just don't think mentally that kid is ready. I don't think he believes in his ability at this point. He's not a fluid machine right now. And to me, Floyd Mayweather gave him the best advice, taking Rolly Romero, a safer fight. So, I say all that to say this: April 20th, big fight. Probably gonna do some numbers. I just saw where they said Devin Haney sold like 135,000 in pay-per-views. I expect that to exceed that, maybe go into the 250s with a name like Ryan Garcia, who is super popular. The expectation of the draw, and I said this the other day in a live. I said they don't care if you're great. They care about the numbers, these streaming services. And that's why we're getting this fight. Having said that, I think it's a huge mistake for Ryan Garcia to take this fight April 20th. I don't think mentally he's there and mentally will be there. And I think this will not be close in this fight. But it is a very, very strategic move by the Haney camp. And they will continue to build their empire with the Haney camp right now. AJ Polo at 140, Devin is not a puncher. He's not going to hurt him. He knocked down Prograis. Never really hurt Prograis. He's not. And this is no knock on Haney. He's just not a big puncher. Just not. He's not. I don't care if he's 180 at this point. He's just not a big puncher. He's not going to hurt him. He's just going to beat him for 12 rounds, and he's going to beat him clearly. I mean, Ryan has a puncher's chance. To be honest. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just one of the things. If I was Ryan Garcia's camp, I would not have taken this fight. But April 20th, it goes down another big fight for 2024. I'm super gassed for. I'll be in the. Well, I don't know if I'll be in the building, but I'll definitely be watching it, and we're gonna continue to grow. On that note, that's all I had to say today. I will be back on the show probably. I might come back tonight. You know what I mean? And then. Maybe hold on. Oh my God. Anyways, tonight if I have time, because actually I don't even want to. I'm dealing with some personal shit I got to deal with at the hospital tonight. So, shit, I got to do these daddy duties. So, but Monday through Friday I will be on at 12 p.m. I want you guys to get used to it. Let's build it. 12 people talking boxing. You know what I mean? People, guys, I'm not even going to argue with this guy, AJ Polo. You know, he just said he got some power. No, he's stronger. He's a strong kid. He has no power. I'm just being honest. I've watched Devin fight for years, but you don't necessarily need to win. You just need power. You just need to whatever. Zay, what's the question before I'm out of here, man? What's the question before you're out of here? Like, I'm about to get out of here. I gotta make some runs, but I'll try to be on tonight. But I'll definitely be on Monday through Friday next week at 12 p.m. sharp, and we're gonna be getting this shit ready. We're gonna get this boxing shit rocking. Check out the channel. There's a lot of really dope clips on there. You know, whatever. Why? Zay asked why I delete all my other content. I'm not doing anything in regards to battle rap no more, so it's not needed. This is a boxing channel, and that's what we're going to continue to build. So I've already told you guys, I am completely out of that realm of the battle rap shit. So, you know, if that's what you want, you know, there's a lot of good bloggers for that. I'm over here trying to build this. You know what I mean? Just saying. But tune in. I'll try to let you guys tune into my social media, stuff like that. I'll give you guys a heads up. But I will be working on some interviews and things of that nature this week. And it's your boy. We'll be back at 12 o'clock. We out.
nah, we ain't playing fair for nothing. Little niggas put in work, shorty riding for his cousin. He be chillin', but it's nothing. You just gotta push his button. I ain't slipping, got a smiffin'. Niggas thought that I be bluffing. Yo, I'm a dog, nothing less than a Great Dane. I'm really from the streets, so we had to hustle to maintain. I never switched up, I just changed lanes. I be with them niggas getting money and with niggas who gang bang. You niggas too frilly, you too strange. Cop some better work, hit the block, save up, get a new chain. I see my uncle hop in a new range. He taught me how to rap, bubble pack, now I got me some new flavor. I know y'all niggas thought that y'all had me, but the glick in the stash, she tried me. Get popped like acne, we got buttons on the back of them ratchets. Two turn, can't relax me, rock designer, bitch, ain't none of us tacky. Ain't have nothing but